our channel. I'm Ebony.
And I'm Erica.
In today's video, as you can tell from the intro, we'll be using rice water in our hair routine. Now, we don't really participate in a lot of trends because I heard it was like the rice water challenge or something like that. But for our hair, we don't really participate in a lot of trends because, you know, we keep our routine simple with our relaxed hair. We don't put a lot of product in it anyway, so our routine is generally simple. So we just leave challenges and trends alone. But we've been getting asked about it,
and people have been commenting, asking us to do this rice water challenge or rice water routine.
And then we finally decided to read up on it, and we were like, okay, maybe this could benefit our hair. Then we were reading, like, what kind of sorcery is this? Because apparently it works instantaneously. So is there a catch? Because there's always a catch. Yeah, we'll let y'all in on that secret fine print disclaimer at the end. But we're gonna get to the good part and show you guys how we use rice water in our hair routine. You'll need rice. Any rice will do. Organic works best. Distilled water, a strainer, lavender, which is optional, and a mason jar to hold your rice water. Alright, so there's more than one way to use rice water, but this particular way is kind of beneficial to our hair, and I'm pretty sure this is how people use it anyway. Yeah. So I shampooed and conditioned my hair as usual, but this time I made sure to use a sulfate-free shampoo and conditioner. Now, rice water, as you'll find out later in the video, is pretty much a very effective protein treatment. So you don't want to have your hair dry or strip dry or anything with regular shampoos, because you know, dry hair and protein is just it's a bad combination, a recipe for disaster. And this rice water rinse is going to be counterproductive. So make sure your shampoo and conditioner is very moisturizing and sulfate free. Alright, so now before we get into how we make it, we want to let you guys know that we did make this the night before because we want it to be fermented, and when it's fermented the nutrients work better. Yeah. Fermentation, like Erica said, produces really good nutrients in your hair, better than the plain rice water. And also if you ferment the rice water, it's going to produce what's called patera yeast. I think I'm pronouncing it right. And what it does is that it gives out a lot of minerals and nutrients for your hair, all while at the same time it regenerates cells on your scalp and repairs your hair and just kind of helps your hair to start growing pretty much. Alright, so first it's always a good idea to clean your rice, and cleaning your rice means that the nutrients will work better because you're getting rid of all that surface starch and all that gross residue from the processing. Alright, to clean it, I just take 4 tablespoons of the white rice and put it in a bowl. Then I go and fill it up with water from the sink, and I just kind of stir the rice with my hands and just kind of knead it around. As you can see, the water is getting cloudy, and that's what it's supposed to do because it's just that starchy and processed stuff coming off. So after cleaning it, I'm going to strain the water out and put the clean rice in the bowl to prepare the rice water. And if you remember earlier, I used 4 tablespoons of rice, so I'm just going to now add 4 cups of distilled water. So however many tablespoons you use, that's how many cups of water you use. And I use distilled water because distilled water is soft water that just softens your hair, and it doesn't have any contaminants that would disrupt any of the rice water benefits. And to really work it in, I'm just going to knead it and toss it around like I did when I was cleaning it, just to work in those nutrients. Alright, and after that, you're just going to pour the water and the rice into an airtight mason jar, just to have it sit overnight and ferment. And this is where the good stuff comes in. So when the rice water ferments, it releases what's called inositol, and what that does is it lowers the pH level to about the same level that your hair needs. And when that happens, it closes the cuticles to prevent any damage, and it just improves your hair overall, especially your ends. Another thing is that when rice water starts to ferment, it has a not so pleasant smell. So I just dropped like 5 drops of lavender, which not only helps with the scent, but it's also an amazing essential oil to help kickstart hair growth. So I'm just going to let this sit overnight at room temperature just to ferment so that the nutrients and the vitamins will be well released and ready for my hair the next morning. Alright, now other nutrients that's found in rice water that makes it such a big deal is magnesium, folic acid, and niacin. Now those sound familiar because those ingredients or those nutrients can be found and prenatal vitamins, and you know, prenatal vitamins and even hair growth vitamins as well. And they obviously make your hair grow, but if you look at the back of the bottle, you'll see a few of those ingredients listed in there. So that's why rice water is such a big deal, just so potent, because it has high levels of that in there. And the last nutrients that ties this together are amino acids, which is essentially protein, and rice water is made up of 16% amino acids. Yeah, so you're really going to get that strengthening. It's really going to strengthen the hair. So it's the next morning and I'm going to strain out the rice because you don't want the actual rice in your hair, just the water. I'm going to go ahead and transfer that water into a bigger pot, which I should have used that first, but yes, I need to add more distilled water because rice water by itself is super potent and strong, so it's always a good idea to add water just so the strength of it won't be too much for your hair. Alright, as you saw earlier in the video, my hair is already washed and conditioned, so I'm going to put like a little bin underneath the sink to catch the rice water when I pour it on my hair. But first I'm going to dip my ends in it and let my hair soak in it because it's really good for your ends. Like we mentioned earlier, it repairs your hair, your ends, it's just perfect for them. And I also took that bowl and just dumped it on the back of my hair just so I can get that part. And that's why that little bin is there underneath the faucet, so it could catch that rice water so that I could do one more rinse if I wanted to. But instead I put some of it in a spray bottle to better cover some of my hair that I missed and to get close to my scalp so that the effects of the rice water can help with hair growth as well. So I'm going to go ahead and massage and work that all in so I can get going, and then I'm just going to take a shower cap and cover my head and let it sit for about 20 minutes for a nice little treatment. So after about 20 minutes, I'm just going to go ahead and rinse the rice water out of my hair. What I would have done was do a deep condition with it, but I was going to go see Lisa in a few days for my regular monthly deep condition anyway. But my tip is to go ahead and deep condition with the rice water and shower cap and everything, because like I said, rice water is very potent protein treatment, and it's always good to have that moisture protein balance anyway when you're doing a protein treatment. Like I said, you don't want your hair to break off and get dry and everything, so definitely pro tip right there. And the disclaimer is, if you are protein sensitive, use rice water once a month or every other month. Okay, so here's the deal. I've been looking at a lot of videos where the protein treatment works. I mean, a lot of people say it works like right after, it's like instant results, but I've seen a couple people say that it actually made their hair break off, and so I was like, oh great. Then I found out that they were actually using it like once or twice a week. Now for me, my hair is not protein sensitive, but even for me that is a lot.
Yeah, it's too much protein.
Yeah, that is a lot of protein. In my case, what I would do is just do it either once a month or once every other month. I'm really into deep conditions anyway, that's what I usually get. And every now and then I'll sprinkle in a protein treatment for good measure and to make sure my hair is in good shape and good strength. So I'll probably do this one again probably next month in September. And but I don't do it, I'd stay away from doing it every week or twice a week. Or I mean, if you're not protein sensitive, I don't know how often you guys wash your hair, but maybe like once every few weeks for you guys or something. But I think once a month is pretty safe for a protein treatment, because this is a pretty strong protein treatment. So yeah, I'll keep it at once a month or once every other month. I wouldn't do it every week. If you're doing it every week or twice a week, yeah, your hair is excessive and your hair will break off. But yeah, I'd give this a thumbs up. Like I said, I'm going to use it again. Yeah, I mean, this is a cheap, easy protein treatment, and so as you can tell, it does work. I went to Lisa a few days after doing this, and you guys, my hair, the blow dryer and detangling was like butter. It went through my hair so easily. The shine, I mean, obviously she used good products with it, but I feel like it does have a nice extra glow to it, and it does feel strong. I think you can feel your hair, especially after you finish styling it, you can feel the strength in it, and the rice water gave my hair a bit of strength. Like, it's not hard, but I can feel like it's kind of tough, but yeah, not how it normally would feel after like a regular moisture deep condition by itself. So with the protein treatment and everything that I did 3 days before this deep condition, I definitely feel the results, and it feels amazing. And I'm gonna do it again. Like I said, I'm doing this in September. It's cheap and it's easy. So that ends our video. Let us know if you used it. Thank you guys for commenting. Yeah, by the way, yeah, thanks for suggesting this. Yeah. Yeah, just let us know how you use it. I mean, there's plenty of ways to use it, but I like the way the rinse way better and stuff. So we do have a lot more hair videos coming. And make
subscribe.
sure yeah, turn your notifications on too, because you click that bell. Funny. Yeah,
I know.
But yeah, click the bell, and we'll be here with another hair video every Sunday, and our vlogs will be popping up various Wednesdays / Thursdays, stuff like that. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, you guys, and we'll see you guys next Sunday. Bye.